Okay, so you guys should be seeing a picture now. I don't know what the error was, but looks like we're good. Good to see you guys in the chat. Hi, Gio. Hi, Thomas Vu. Hi, J Dog. And hi, everyone. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to go into Gotham City. We're just going to hang out, walk around, check out Tim's different costumes. I was able to look at some tutorial mode this morning, so that was kind of fun. I was hanging out with Luke this morning while I was kind of looking at the different costumes and different movesets that Tim Drake has. So, I don't know if I should go to the Belfry actually first, but I'm just going to add like a little poll here. Let's see what everyone's favorite version of Tim Drake. Alright, so I think I'm actually not going to ask about Tim Drake. I'm just going to go Robin, because I think that... hi, Ben the Rosalina fan. Hi, J-Dog. Hi, Thomas Vu. Hi, Geo's World. How's it going, everyone? Okay, guys, and thanks so much again for the 13 likes. Really appreciate that so much. Today is Rosalina's 15th anniversary. Awesome, Ben, the Rosalina fan. That's fantastic. So thanks again for the likes. Don't forget to, if you guys and gals are new to this channel, we are a husband and wife team. And we enjoy covering all kinds of games, new or sometimes older games, but generally newer games. We love DC, and we also do love Marvel superheroes also. And we just enjoy covering a wide variety of games for our audience. So if that sounds good to you, definitely don't forget to subscribe if you're new and turn on all those notifications so you never miss a stream or video. And don't also forget to check out our newsletter and like the video, as it helps us out tremendously. So I'm just, I was kind of hanging out with Robin before. We're going to go right to the bell tree. And usually I just kind of end up, you know, just like kind of going from one character and checking out Robin and kind of dramatically choosing him. I did want to, I guess it's dramatic, I don't know. It's kind of cool to show me going from Red Hood to Robin. So I will show that just in case like anyone doesn't know. But today I just really wanted to check out Robin's gameplay a little bit better. Probably because I tried Red Hood yesterday and his gameplay was really different than everyone else. So we were playing as Red Hood over here yesterday, and it's kind of cool. You get to see the last costume that you played as. So that was our last costume we were wearing as Red Hood. So we have shown off a video of Batgirl and Nightwing running around, and I'll probably do some more of those because I am learning more things about the characters. So Robin, stealth specialist, tactician genius, bow staff prodigy, power 392. Oh, thank you. I love. Okay, thank you. Thanks so much for watching when you were younger, and if you feel like coming by again, we're always here, and you can always subscribe and check out our new content we're doing. If you guys are not aware of anything that we're doing every day, all you have to do is subscribe to our newsletter. It's KwingsLetsPlays.com. And you can check out all the free, it's basically a free newsletter that my husband puts out every day, works very hard on. And you guys get a free newsletter to your inbox that basically gives you, you know, a fun little detailed list and with links and pictures of all of the streams that we're doing every single day. So you would never miss one of those streams. Thanks so much for watching when you were younger. I really appreciate that. Okay. And that means a lot. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's actually see if we can do any... So I thought we could do some crafting here that we couldn't normally do. Yeah, so I was under the impression that I could craft here anything different than we normally could, but nothing is really available to craft because we need a lot of resources for that. So, so here's Robin. His character model is all right. You know, I think all of the characters look a little bit like, not like themselves when they're in the Belfry. I think they all look a little bit better in their outfits. And not all the outfits look great. When I first started playing as Robin in this game, I thought, oh my gosh, I thought Nightwing's outfits were bad. Because I thought, wow, Tim Drake has the worst outfits in the game. But honestly, if you do tweak the outfits a little bit and change the colors and change like his mask and stuff like that on the outfits, you're really gonna have to change a lot on his different costumes because the default that they give you usually looks pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna actually have to change a tremendous amount of the outfits, the costumes, because they just don't look the greatest. So I really do like this outfit or costume, one of my favorites for just roaming around Gotham City. I feel like this kind of looks realistic. Like I could imagine Tim Drake just throwing this together and roaming around. He's got his hoodie and stuff like that. So let's check out the different suits that we've got here. And just to give you an example what I'm actually saying, I'm just going to, so as you guys can see right now, the way I have this suit set up looks a lot different than the way that they originally have it. So they have weird cowls like that. I don't think that looks the greatest. I mean, it looks edgy, but when you're actually running around Gotham, it doesn't look that great. It does make Tim look weird. So, and this one looks kind of better, but it still is a little bit weird. So I really prefer the regular domino mask after running around with it for a while. I think that looks really good. So you can definitely change things about his suit. So yeah, you really do need to, you know, tweak a lot of things. And you know, you once you tweak the color scheme and everything like that, then you're gonna come up with some cool looking suits. So let's just go through the different suits that I see for Robin here. Okay. All right, great. And I did put a poll up here if you guys did want to answer my poll. It basically says, what's your favorite version of Batman? Robin and not Batman. Your favorite version of Robin. Robin from Batman the Animated Series, Robin from Teen Titans Animated Show, Robin from Batman and Robin movie. No, well, very few people. But honestly, the guy who played Robin in Batman and Robin movie was pretty cool. Chris O'Donnell, I guess. And Robin, Gotham Knights, and Arkham Knight. So, yeah. I probably should have done Gotham Knights as one version and Arkham Knight as the other to see if people would like one or the other. So here's his regular, here's his current suit that he has. Okay, so we're gonna try. Okay, so here's his New Guard costume. Let's try that one and show it off. So like Luke and I were saying, some of Robin's outfits kind of look like he's trying to be a knight or something like that. He's got these, like, what he looks like he's wearing is, like, these, my gosh, I can't think of the name right now, but I was gonna say, like, tapestries, but he's wearing basically these, little flaps of clothing. I guess it's kind of like, oh my gosh, the name is escaping from me. Like a little tunic around him. So he's a knight a little bit, but it's kind of split weirdly in the front. It's got this little thing hanging on the back. It's kind of interesting. I could see how this could keep you warm and give you lots of, I don't know, protection, climbing around. I don't know. So, yeah, so that is Robin's, okay, that's Robin's New Guard suit. Okay, next up we have Robin's Titan suit, but we don't actually have the ability to wear it yet. This suit doesn't look too bad. Actually, there are a lot of Robin suits that look really weird, but the same can be said for Dick Grayson. Has a lot of pretty weird costumes. I think that Batgirl and Red Hood have the best costumes in the game. That's my personal opinion, because it is they do give Robin and Nightwing a little bit like of dumber costumes for some reason, which I feel like they're the two coolest characters in the game. So I feel like that's kind of lame, but whatever. So here is the Titan suit, which is pretty cool. And here we go, Eternal suit, which is interesting. And you can always you can always color swap this and stuff like that, and change little things about it. Except if it's like a special suit. So yeah, so this is a special one, so we actually can't color swap anything on it, but it looks pretty neat. Yeah. Nice, Robin. I think when we were showing off Red Hood's suits, it's hard to beat how cool Red Hood looks all the time. Okay, so here's the year one suit. We don't have the ability to wear this one yet, so we have to work our way up to that, but it does look really neat. Honestly, I said Robin's costumes were dumb, but look at this. Like, actually, he does have some pretty cool costumes. Maybe I'm thinking of the costumes you craft. A lot of them aren't the greatest at first. So, honestly, this is kind of cool. It's got the all black chest and then Robin right on his chest and a very cool hoodie. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know why, it kind of reminds me of Miles Morales' Spider-Man suit. All black and red with the hoodie. I feel like Miles Morales and Robin would hang out together if he was wearing this suit. Okay, next one is Neon Noir, which is kind of weird because noir is supposed to be like black and white, but okay. So Neon Noir suit, and wow, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that, like his abdominal mask, but he does definitely look different. He looks edgy. Very cool. All right. And let's see if we can actually, can we switch anything? No, we can't switch any parts of his costume. So, green, yellow, and black, and a little bit of red just with his emblem there. Does look pretty cool, though. I do like his jackets. They're looking pretty neat. So here's his demon costume, and okay, so I said I didn't like Robin's outfits in the game, but I keep coming across good outfits. But you guys will see, I actually had to tweak, if you guys, I don't know if you guys, any of you guys have played as Robin, but I had to tweak his outfits a lot, some of the ones that you craft, to make them look a lot better, because they did start out looking pretty weird. There's one where it kind of just looks like he has a skin tight, like, just like bodysuit from Walmart. It's kind of weird, but all right. So this one is called the let's see. Here we go. So this is called the demon suit. And honestly, it looks a little bit like the character Azrael from the Arkham games, but I don't really know what it's supposed to be, you know, copying or anything like that. Looks pretty awesome. Nice Robin. Okay, so after I do check out the suits and everything like that, I am going to kind of run around and show what Gotham City is like if nobody knows. Or I just like to look at different parts of the city, honestly, even if I've already seen it. This city has so much detail, so... Right, this is the privateer outfit. So, privateer, obviously related to pirates, so it's supposed to be kind of like a pirate. But I guess not a pirate. A pirate, but not. A pirate, a criminal for pay. They're very cool. Privateer outfit, honestly not too bad. All right, so these suits, the suits that you actually the specially made suits are not too bad, but I don't know if any of them really look like Robin really, but I think now that I'm looking at all these specially made suits, maybe Nightwing does have the worst special outfits in the game. Okay, now we're getting into some weird suits. Now you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. So here's Metal Robin, and I'm not a huge fan of this suit. Obviously, it doesn't really look like Robin, but it's interesting. So here we go, fully face covered up, and I mean, it does look a little bit scary, that's for sure. Yeah, it does look a little bit terrifying. Try to get Robin into position so I can look at the next suit. And don't worry, guys and gals, we will get back to some community streams. I just did really want to do as much coverage of this game as possible now that it is kind of being seen in the search engine. It really does help my channel out a lot, so I will get back to doing more members appreciation streams and community streams when I get a chance. Okay, so this suit is really interesting. This is the Beyond suit. You can actually make this suit so it covers his whole face. I somehow tweaked it in my settings, I think. So I think I was able to tweak it a little bit. Let me just see if we can tweak it at all. Okay, so I think you can only tweak it in the actual suit. So I can show you guys in a little bit. So I was kind of hanging out with Luke today, and I was I was kind of making fun of this suit because I don't really like this suit at all. It actually, there's one that's a little bit worse than it, which is like all red and black, and it kind of reminds me of the modern Power Rangers from the newest Power Rangers movie. It's all right. This is the Prometheus suit. It definitely doesn't look like Robin, but when he crouches like this and he's in the shadows, it does look kind of cool. And they did cut his hair really short, which maybe not be a tremendous bad thing, but it does kind of remind me of Arkham Knight where they cut his hair like completely off. The more I kind of make fun of these suits, I feel bad because it's like, okay, maybe they don't look that bad. But if you guys actually did see how much tweaking I had to do to some of them, you would know that, honestly, this is like the best version of a lot of these. They do have like kind of worse versions of them. I will show you guys in a second where his face is completely covered off. So that's the Prometheus suit. Oh, I have a lot of, I guess I have a lot of suits unlocked. So this one you can't wear yet, Night Ops. Does look pretty neato. But yeah, like I said, a lot of these don't really look like Robin, but I mean, you could imagine them in Elseworld stories. And his Shinobi suit, which honestly, this does look really cool. And it's not letting me play as the Shinobi one yet, so you have to work your way up to that. Prometheus New Guard suit, and I mean, you guys can tell me what you think of these. I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I can imagine if I put this on my face and showed up to say hi to Batman. I think Batman would laugh at me a little bit because it does look a little bit ridiculous, but maybe he's trying to look super cool. I don't know. So I think this is the New Guard. Let's see what it's called again. Prometheus New Guard suit. Yep. There we go. Nice. Very cool. I mean, the detail is really nice. I just don't know if I like the, and maybe there's a way, once you actually get this suit, you can actually change the face part of it. Without the face part of it, I think the rest of the suit looks really nice. Yep, Robin's doing his training here. Okay, so this is the best. I think it's hard to say that this is not the best suit in the game that you can get as like a special suit to go over your other suits. Like these are like just I guess visuals only suits. I don't really know the technical term for it, but this is Jim Lee's suit for Robin. It looks fantastic. It looks amazing. And without this suit in the game, I feel like Robin would have a hard time finding things that look like him. This really does look great. The only thing is, I wish that they would have made the, I wish that Jim Lee would have made those boots a little bit shorter. Like, I feel like they look more like thigh-high boots almost, and they're very bright green. I kind of wish his pants were, like, Luke and I were talking about this actually earlier today. His pants are almost black. I kind of wish his pants were dark green, and all of his, like, very brightly colored metallic green details were like darker green, and I think he would look a little bit more, I mean, he looks cool there, but I think he would look a little bit more you know, dare I say manly if he had a darker green instead of like bright flashy glittery green on everything. But he looks all right. He just kind of, it just looks too much. Like, it doesn't look like he could blend in for criminals and stuff. He is supposed to have that yellow in the back of his cape, but I just feel like the flashy green is too much. It just doesn't look good to me. It just looks kind of like you bought this, like, cheaply and spray painted this at Walmart. But other than that, the red looks really nice. Bright red doesn't look bad. It kind of looks like leather. And I just wish his pants were green, but this is, like, the best looking suit in the game. His hair looks great. His little domino mask looks fantastic. Yeah, thank you, Jim Lee, for bringing dignity to Robin with all his weird suits that really don't look anything like Robin. This one looks really great. I don't know if Robin has a specific Red Robin suit in this game because he is Tim Drake, and Tim Drake is supposed to be Red Robin, so I guess we'll have to, maybe there is one and I missed it, but he does look really cool in this, and this is the Jim Lee outfit, and it just looks fantastic. It looks just like Robin, and You know, you could definitely be playing, you could be happy as a Tim Drake fan playing as this suit the entire playthrough. I think this is hands down the best suit in the game. It's really nicely done. Besides those minor tweaks, I can live with the shiny green. It's alright. I don't mind it. But it would be cool if you had an ability to, like, make it a little bit darker green. And that's my only... So here's the Robin as a Talon. You can't play as him yet as a Talon. And there's Knighthood Robin, which you can't play as yet. He kind of looks like Arrow. You failed the city. Okay, so next up, we're gonna check out some of the suits that we've actually made. So I'm actually going to revert. Gonna hold revert so we can go back to our regular suit. And we're going to check out some of the suits that we've crafted. So, over here. So here's some of the suits you can actually get that are crafted. So let's check it out. So here we go. Here's the suit that you start out with as Robin. Yeah, as you can see, like, now you guys are going to see why I kind of thought he had some bad suits. But if you actually get those specialty suits, they do look a lot better. But some of the suits that he starts out with are not the most pretty looking. And they kind of make him look like a dork a little bit. So, and look at this. Like, he has better darker green. I do like the darker green here. But I kind of wish it was almost darker on that Jim Lee costume than this. But I do like how it's not flashy green. That's good. So that is this first stock suit that you see. After that, let's see what's next. Okay, so let's try. We already did that. Okay, so here's the Batman Beyond suit. Oh my gosh. So here's the here's the Batman Beyond suit. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. This is my least favorite suit in the game. I don't know what they were thinking here, but it definitely looks weird. It definitely doesn't look like Robin, and I just don't know what's happening with it. I don't know what's going on, but we can see. Let's see if we can tweak this a little bit and see if we can make it a little bit better. So if you have a bad suit, like you're having a bad costume day, let's see. So yeah, so you can actually change the cowl, can change the Robin emblem in your gloves a little bit. All right, so let's see if that makes it look any better. And honestly, he does look a little bit better after you tweak a little bit. I kind of like seeing a little bit of his face, but to each their own. If you guys like that crazy like black and red suit that's like full body coverage, that's fine. Whatever you guys like is fine. There we go. So he doesn't look that bad anymore. So like I was saying, you can change a lot of the suits to make them look a little bit more like what you would want to, you know, if you were Robin, how you would wear that suit. Alright, so we're going to go through, he has a lot of suits, so, okay, so we already went through this one. Improved suit, so let's check this one out and see what it's like. So we've got the improved suit over here, and he's got this huge Bane mask. A huge Bane mask on his face. He needs hair, then it would look better, said Naruto Uzumaki. Definitely. Yeah, if he had like dark, like longer hair with that suit, it probably would look better, or even longer than just like 1 centimeter or 1 millimeter hair. Just any hair at all would, I mean, even if he had lighter hair, I mean, if they want to go with lighter hair, I don't know. If he had any hair at all, I agree, Naruto Uzumaki, definitely. All right, so this one over here is, so this one is the, let's see, where am I? Okay, here we go. We've got this loadout. Okay, so this suit right here is the improved suit. So, we're gonna see if we can make this suit look a little bit better. Let's see. I love designing things, so you can also always design the color of it. Sometimes I like to keep the color as it is, but you could make it like dark red, to make it look cool like that. I don't know why, but when I am, and you have to unlock all these other colors. Oh, I guess you can unlock Nightwing colors for Robin, which is kind of interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. Red and a black, so you can actually do like a red and black thing. Kind of like Red Robin, I guess. Okay, so, and you can switch the green and red. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with this for now. Maybe we'll switch the color later. So let's try the cowl and see if we can fix it. So honestly, once we fix the cowl, this looks a lot better. Wow, all I had to do was fix the cowl, and actually, I would say Tim Drake looks actually pretty handsome now. Before, he looked crazy and, like, gross, and now he looks really handsome. So I feel like just switching the cowl really does, it really does fix the entire thing. You could probably switch some other things about the suit if you wanted to. Let's see. There we go. So you could switch the symbol. That's really not gonna fix much. Can make the gloves. I kind of like these boots, but I don't really know. The other ones, that one's okay. Maybe I could go back to the original though, because that's super colorful. Like, too many colors at once. It's kind of like, I don't know. You don't want to wear too many colors at one time, unless you're in the 80s. Which then it's, or the 90s, I guess. Okay. There we go. Well, there we go. Alright, so, I mean, no. Alright, now I'm, so yeah, you can definitely go back and forth on this. Yeah, he looks pretty good. So this is the improved suit that we're seeing right now, and honestly, once you improve it by taking off the weird mask and giving him his cool domino mask, he actually looks really good. I might even like this one. Like, I don't know if, I don't like this one as well as the Jim Lee outfit, but I definitely do like this one a lot. This might be one of my favorite ones after you actually after you, you know, take off the mask. Yeah, he looks really awesome, actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to get through these as fast as possible. So we've got the Owlbuster suit here, and we have the detective suit. So let's check out the Owlbuster suit and see what that looks like. And you can always color swap a lot of these too, but I don't think I'm going to show all of the color swaps. So Owlbuster suit is actually not too bad looking. I don't know why it's looking weird here. So I think, yeah, I said I wasn't going to color swap it, but if you do color swap it, it does look a lot better. This Owlbuster suit, I think it looks a lot better if you put a different color on it. It doesn't necessarily look bad as a suit, but I think it looks really cool, personally. I think this one looks really neat. If you make this like a like all white suit, I think that looks really neat, personally. I mean, you guys can always mess around with it, but that kind of makes him look like an assassin or something, and honestly, that looks pretty cool. Very cool, Robin. Okay, let's check out the next one that we see. So we checked out all these. The next one is, honestly, I do like wandering around Gotham in this one a lot. This is the detective suit, I believe it's called. Yep, detective basic suit. So I guess Tim as a detective. So honestly, he looks really cool. I just think he looks very laid back, and like he could really be just kind of going out with a jacket and a hoodie and fighting crime. And I think this one looks really neat. I did tweak this one a little bit. I think it comes with maybe a different A lot of them come with like a domino mask or a face mask that looks bad. And then you have to kind of like, you have to put the right face mask on him. I don't know why they start every suit making Robin look terrible. Like they're trying to make him look bad. But if you put the right face mask on him, he does look really good. And I think he looks pretty cool here. Very cool, Robin. I think he looks really cool. Like, I could imagine someone doing cosplaying like this in real life and you could say, oh wow, yep, you actually do look like Robin, and it looks pretty cool, actually. Nice. Very good, Robin. Robin's being a good suit model for me right now. He gets a 15-minute break after all this. We'll give him some juice. Okay, so the next one after this one is a vigilante basic suit. Once I crafted this suit, I just was laughing because I really don't like how it looks. It makes his face look really weird. He looks like, I don't want to say Quasimodo, but he just looks really strange. Like, his face looks weird in this. And there's really nothing you can do about it. You can make it like a different color swap, so you could switch the color. And that might kind of make it look a little bit better, but I don't know there. So, honestly, if you made it look all white, it doesn't look that bad. So, I mean, it really doesn't look that bad here close up, but for some reason, the way it looks when, maybe it's the dark circles around his eyes that are part of the suit, it just makes him look very strange. So here we go. That actually makes it look a lot better. So I did switch it up a little bit, and as you guys can see, it looks dramatically different. So these suits just have a tremendous amount that you can switch up on, and I do actually think he looks a lot better now than he did before. I think just like the idea of like black rings around his eyes was making him look really weird. Like, if I would wear a suit with black rings around my eyes, I know it would make me look bad, so it would definitely make Robin look bad. See, he actually looks really cool now, so there we go. So, yeah, I think that you guys do, everyone at home, and I mean, for me, I personally believe that these suits just need a tremendous amount of tweaking to look a little bit better. And I'm going to do the same with Batgirl, because I was giving her a hard time with some of her gear and saying, wow, this suit looks so ugly. And then I would actually swap it for a different color or swap the mask. And it definitely changed the entire outfit. So, so yeah, if you think you have a suit that really doesn't look good, definitely try to tweak it a little bit, because you might look a lot better. You know, it might make you like the outfit a lot more. So here's the Talon suit, I guess. This is the counter Talon suit, which I honestly think this looks pretty cool. I think this is similar to another one we saw, or maybe the same one with a different color swap, but it does look pretty neat. I think it said counter Talon. Yeah, honestly, this is looking pretty cool. Yeah, so that's what it comes with. But if you do, you could color swap it to something else. I mean, honestly, this color swap does look really, really neat. I don't know what that is. Iconic Charlie, but I don't have that yet. But I do kind of like that color swap. But yeah, he would also look really cool in all white. But I actually like the red. I like the original of this. That does look really neat, though. That does look cool. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go with the color. So I'm going to go with the original, honestly. So this, yeah, so... Okay, so this is the counter Talon suit, and honestly, this looks really cool as it is. I don't think it needs a color swap or anything swapped on it. It looks really neat. So as you kind of get the better suits, maybe it gets a little bit better. on like the visuals and looking a little cooler. Oh, that's so cool. I can see my shadow back there. I look so intimidating. Okay. Alright, so did we look at this vigilante basic suit? We did. And we changed it a little bit to make it look better. Okay. Now we've got the new night suit. Let's check that one out and see what that one looks like. So there's a lot of suits I have for Robin right now. I'm sorry, guys and gals. Just so many. Maybe we can change this one a little bit to make it look a little bit better. But this is the new night suit. And this area right on top of the belfry, I feel like is the most well-lit area in the entire game. All you have to do is zip up to on top of the belfry. I'm right on top of the clock, and there's a really well-lit area right up here. And that's basically where I'm showing off all the suits because it's extremely well lit. A lot of the city doesn't have very good lighting in it, or it has like orange or red lights that blare in your face one way or the other, so you can't really see what the suit looks like. I don't know. This suit is kind of, I don't know. It's all right. It almost looks as, oh, he doesn't have one bare arm. I almost thought he had one bare arm. He's got one arm that's covered with like, oh, it's all wrapped up and bandaged. Okay. Right then. Interesting. So, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like he has a little goatee, but it's not a goatee. It's a little, it's literally a little plastic goatee almost, like it's a part of his suit. It does look a little bit weird, but I guess he looks cool. He kind of looks like an owl, or like he's trying to look like a, I don't know. I forgot what this suit is called already. New night suit. Alright, so let's see if we can make this suit look a little bit better. Let's see if we can improve it. Oh, wow. No, I don't know. So I guess this suit is an Elseworld story, and he's got like a bandage. Wow, okay, that's pretty dramatic. I mean, actually, I'm gonna check that out. So here he is, he's bandaged. I don't know what's going on with Tim at this point, why he would have his eyes bandaged. It kind of reminds me of the episode of Batman the Animated Series where Batman went blind or he ended up with either chemicals or something that bothered him, and he had to wear like bandages over his eyes and fight crime. Yeah, I mean, that does look pretty intimidating if somebody with a bandage over their eye did, you know, come and attack you and you were a criminal, and it looks kind of horrifying. It definitely shock value to make you a little bit scared. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to see what the best cowl is. So you can actually make it full on, completely face covered. Honestly, now I'm curious. Now I'm not as curious anymore. This would look cooler if his entire neck was covered also, I think. And his arm. It's kind of, well, no, it's alright. You know what? I'm just kind of messing around here. I'm trying to play devil's advocate. I don't originally like the whole face covered, but I'm just trying to see what was their vision? What were they thinking? Like, I mean, that looks cool. Like, this looks kind of neat. If you change the color swap, it looks kind of interesting. So, yeah, you can definitely kind of almost create your own suit with all the different color swaps they have. Okay, so I'm just going to get back to where we were. I'm just going to go back to the regular colors. And we're going to try to change his cowl back to normal. And he does have like a little cowl beard, which looks kind of weird. But, I mean, so you can have bandages on his arms, which is kind of sad. I don't want to think of Tim being hurt like that. Okay. Yeah, so you can't really do much to change it, but I did change the arm. Armor and the foot. I changed the feet to like more light feet. So you can definitely, it does give a different look to it. Alright, so I'm going to move on from this one. I don't think there's any way to change this. I feel like this is just I don't want to say this, but I feel like it's kind of like a badly designed costume. I don't really like it, so I don't think there's anything you can do to save the costume unless it's trying to mimic something from the comics or something that I don't understand. So yeah, I don't really like, even if it is, I don't really like how it looks on Tim. I don't really like that costume personally. All right, so we did this. We did the improved suit. This is that one we were looking at was the new night suit, and that was everything. That's all of the costumes. Wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, we got through every costume. Really weird. Okay, so now we're just gonna check out and just kind of hang out. I'm actually gonna go in the suit that I formerly said was terrible. Oh no! Why did they change his cowl back? Oh my gosh. Actually, I'm gonna go on a suit that has a good power level. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're actually on... So we're on this. And let's change the cowl to better. There, I like that cowl a little bit better. Honestly, that looks really cool. So, yeah, I like this one a lot. Okay, good to see you guys and gals. Hi, Irene. Hi, Victoria. Great to see you. Dr. Shane. More good suits than Nightwing, at least. Yeah, that's true, Dr. Shane. At first I thought that he had worse suits than Nightwing, but as you tweak the suits, they do look a lot better. Like this one's started out turning, this was the actual suit that I hated with the, black around his eyes that I feel like would make anyone look terrible. Like, I don't know any, like, only like maybe rockers, that are like on stage, you know, like 70 feet away and jamming out, like they put that black all around their eyes to look cool. Those are like the only people that look cool with black around their eyes. Most people do not look cool with black all the way around their eyes. The only other person that I can think of that would do that is Keaton Batman, or Batman from the Batman. Batman puts black around his eyes, but he also has the rest of his suit is black, so it fades in. Just black around your eyes just doesn't. I just feel like it's not a good look on anyone. I'm not trying to give fashion advice here. It's just like, you know, that's why we ladies, we have to watch our mascara and eyeliner, how we do it, because nobody loves the black around the eyes. So I just, he looked a little weird with the black around his eyes completely, but now his new cowl, this cowl, his color swap, or not color swap, but his cowl swap, it looks so much better. I think this looks really good. So let me just see which one I'm playing as. This is the fast progression suit, and yeah, it looks a lot better with the other cowl. So let's go. I did check out, like I said, I did check out some of the tutorial today, and Luke was helping me a little bit, try to figure out how to do, you know, silent takedowns and things like that. So hopefully, you know, I probably should have done that weeks ago, like you guys were asking me to, and I was like, I don't have time, but I really should have taken the time, so I do apologize. And so we're gonna try. The game is a lot more fun once you can play the game without doing the tutorial, like I have been. You can just dodge and hit. There is still a lot of dodging involved and hitting. Like, it's not too different if you do the tutorial, but there are a lot of cool moves you can do. If you do the tutorial, it will help you learn how to use your bow staff move. You can use your slingshot a little bit better. I didn't even realize I had a slingshot. There we go. So you can use your slingshot and shoot it at bad guys. So I know how to do that a little bit now. I don't know if I'll always remember how to do everything, but alright, so we're going to try to stop a crime in progress. Sleeping Shikamaru. Hi, yeah, Luke doesn't, he's not up during the day. He works overnight. So, yep, Droggle is correct. Yep, so, okay. And that gives me a chance to, I'm actually playing on the save file that Nightwing runs around. The one day I did play as Batgirl, it messed up our game for like hours because I hooked up one Xbox into the same area as our other Xbox is usually hooked up, and that really messed things up. Like, it shouldn't mess things up because I've done that with PS4s before, but for some reason the game, obviously the game has glitches and problems. This game does have glitches and problems. It's not like a mystery or anything. Like, it's like everyone has been talking about it, and so, you know, if you're going to spend $70, $80, $90 on whatever edition you get of this game, you do want to be aware that this game does have major problems. There are people complaining online saying they wasted $70 on the game because sometimes you do actually have to pay more for like different packs from this game. Like, you get certain things included. I think I had to pay like at over $80 for my version of the game that I had to get. So, and I think it comes with like additional DLC costume or something like that. So, or costumes. So, depending on what version of the game you get, it's not just $60. So, I can understand why people would be a little bit upset if the game isn't working correctly for them. And I know I have been. I almost, actually, there's an episode where I literally said I'm never playing this again co-op, but then I just decided, you know what, no, I'm gonna play again co-op. Also, if we're fighting Talons, I forgot what Talons are weak to, but I think they're weak to ice. So, maybe I should put on some ice gear. I don't really have a lot of gear though yet. All I have is all these suits because of Luke has been playing this. Luke has been playing this on this save file with Nightwing. And I thought I would use my cool moves that I learned, and I'm sitting here getting beat up by these Talons. Oops. Oopsies. And I told Luke, I said, I'm just gonna say staff meeting the whole time, but I really haven't done that at all. Staff meeting. Alright, Amber, that was a little bit too late. You need to say it as you're hitting the guy with a staff? Okay, then. Alright, and great to see everyone coming in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a stream or video. Alrighty, great to see you guys. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Ashikamaru. Did you get the Batman Beyond suits? You have to buy the $100 version of it? No, I mean, I didn't buy the $100 version of it. Hi, Toxic XT 2.0. Hi, Arkham. Hi, Batman. Hello, Jacob, Drago, Latius, Irene, Nintendo, Lover Girl. Hi, Irene. Thank you for the super chat, Irene. Thank you so much. Thank you, Irene, for the super chat. All right, thanks everyone for the likes. Really appreciate that, everyone. Well, I really did want to check out the tutorial because I was hanging out as Red Hood last time, and I really enjoyed playing as Red Hood. Almost like a guilty pleasure because Red Hood is so brutal with the way that he fights, and I really wasn't expecting him to be that brutal. Yeah, it was definitely a guilty pleasure playing as Red Hood. At first I was like, oh my gosh, shooting people in the face, and then after a while, I was like, oh wow, he's shooting people in the face. This is awesome. So it's like I got desensitized over. No, I didn't mean it's like awesome, but
Oh, it's you.
I was just kidding. But yeah, you know, you first start playing as Red Hood and you think, oh my gosh, she's so brutal, and then after a while, it's like, wow, this is kind of, he's kind of cool. So yeah. Okay, so here is our next target area. Thanks again, Irene, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And don't forget, guys and gals, if you're able to, please don't forget to leave a like, as it helps us out tremendously. Oh gosh. Oops. And Robin does have some really interesting moves. He has a move where he can invertedly take someone down, which is really neat. And I will try to use my, oh gosh. What am I doing? Oh wow, I'm not looking cool right now. Not looking cool. I always look cool when I'm doing my moves on the roof, and then when I'm actually in battle, it's like, oh no, be cool. Somehow, Red Hood always looks cool because I don't know why, even though it's super violent shooting people, even though all they did is like steal a stick of gum from the store. It's like, I'm just gonna shoot you now. For some reason, violence always looks cool. I don't know why, but it does. Alright. Oh yeah, so I actually have my, my...
Let's do it. Check this out.
Oh wow, so yeah, that helped a lot. So I was able to build up my meter and use my special staff meeting move where I can just like repeatedly I guess it says in the tutorial that you can actually block or partially block some attacks using that. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if I can just sneak up against somebody and so I'm not going to make the same mistake as messing up my... Last time I kind of, as Red Hood, I forgot to go to the Belfry so I could basically replenish my health, and I didn't really do that very much on my Red Hood stream where I was running around as Red Hood, so I do need to remember to do that. So now hopefully my health is a little bit replenished now. Thank you for becoming a member, Who's Fate. Thank you so much. Hero Hype, thank you so much, Who's Fate. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Who's Fate. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. And don't forget, guys and gals, our friend codes and the Discord link for our new members should be in the community tab, and I can try to put that in the next couple days to make sure it's in there for Who's Fate and any new members. Thank you so much, Who's Fate, for becoming a channel member. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for helping keep this channel on the air. Thank you to all our members in the chat. Who's Fate, Geo, Epic Eric, Jacob Langlet, Irene Duel, and all of you guys, and Droggle, and all you guys and gals that are patrons and channel members and ultimate members and Twitch members. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate your generosity. Who's Fate, thank you for becoming a member, and thank you everyone, all of our channel members in the chat. Really appreciate that, you guys and gals. Okay, so we can actually, let's see if we can add some mods on here. We have this one. I think this one is equipped to this suit. I don't know if I really have the ability to equip a mod. Oh, never mind. I have this one equipped. And also, I don't really know if I have the ability to craft. I'm pretty sure you can craft anything out in the field or in the game. So, we don't really have any more melee. I don't have a lot of melee weapons that are ready to craft. So, it says we have another suit ready to craft, which is the momentum ability suit. But we don't have one of the things we need for it. We need one item that we don't have. Okay, so, alright, so we did, and it's, I don't know, it says it's equipped, but it's not really equipping. Okay, thank you so much for that. We need an Alfred, that's right. We all need an Alfred. We all need an Alfred, Irene. Alright, so thank you all for the super chats, Irene, and thank you, Who's Fate, for becoming a member. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thanks, everyone. Great to see everyone. Janet, great to see you. Jacob Gomez, hello, Dr. Shane. As always, hi, Nintendo Lover Girl. Great to see you. Twin. And Alden, let's see, Rivera, great to see you, Perry Jenkins, Shikamaru, Victoria, and JD. Hi, Toxic XT 2.0, and everyone coming into the chat, and Naruto, and all of you guys and gals. So thanks so much, everyone. Thanks, Irene, for the super chat. So we are in the Counter Talon suit right now. And like I said, I think this one actually looks cool as is. Didn't really have to change the color swap or anything. I think it looks really neat. So we're going to try another Crime in Progress. I don't really think this looks like Robin, personally. But maybe an Elseworlds version of him. So I don't know, what do you guys think of the environments of Gotham Knights? I was just talking to Luke about it, and he was saying he didn't really like all of the glowing colors everywhere, and I thought it looked kind of neat, but he said it looks a little too Schumacher for him, and I guess it does kind of remind me of Schumacher Batman, so I don't know, I just didn't know if you guys had the same thoughts, that you would rather have a city, like, I think the detail of the city is great, but I think, like, maybe without the glowing lights, it would have had a more realistic feel to it. Because there's so many weird glowing lights, and it doesn't really make sense. Like, why would there be glowing purple, green, and yellow lights in the middle of a city? It just kind of doesn't make any sense. Also, Arkham is supposed to be a very, like, dark city that, you know, is just ridden with crime. You know, when you're ridden with crime and you don't have a lot of money to pay for good police officers to take care of crime, why would you have the money to have all these glowing lights everywhere and, you know, kind of making the city look, I guess, fancy, but in a weird fancy way? It's like putting glitter all over the city. It is kind of weird, but I mean, I do really like the feel of the city. It is like a cool feel, but it's maybe just the dark and moody Arkham City would have been better. But yeah, obviously they went in their own direction, so I guess we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of things that people don't like the choices that they made. Like, they could have easily chosen something else. Like, they could have chosen to make this more dark and moody, but they chose to make it flashy and colorful. So will that mean that, you know, the game will not sell as much and they won't eventually get a sequel? I don't know. Or will they get a sequel and then they'll make changes the fans asked for? I kind of have a feeling that, like, WB Montreal, they are the kind of company that, like, when fans tell them they don't like something, they kind of usually, from what I've heard, they usually don't care. They're just like, I did this and I don't really care if you don't like it as a Batman fan. This is my vision and I don't actually care. Like, I'm not going to change it for you. I don't care if you're a Batman fan or not. So yeah, I kind of have the feeling, like, I hope that they're forced to, it was interesting with the glowing lights for the first time maybe, but I really hope if they make a sequel, they do take the glowing lights out, because look at this building flashing. It just doesn't look normal. It just looks gaudy and weird, to be completely honest. It does look weird. Like, I'm just saying, like, it does look really weird. And I almost miss, like, I think I was saying before that I do miss like, they made so much detail on the city, but they didn't really add all of that detail to the gameplay and even to the story and to the character dialogue. Like Luke was mentioning, that a lot of the time when you know, even in the DLC for Arkham Knight and stuff, the characters would interact a lot more. And yeah, it's just, I mean, the characters do interact a little bit, but I think a lot of people were thinking that the characters would interact a lot more than they do, or there would be a lot more dialogue differences, because a lot of the dialogue is the same, almost exactly the same. And you would think that, like, Barbara Gordon would act differently than Jason Todd in a certain situation. They're two totally different people, but a lot of times they react exactly the same. So that is kind of weird. I kind of wish they would change that and make Barbara act a little different, or Tim act a little different, but whatever. Like, I guess they're just gonna go, they're gonna do what they want. I think WB Games Montreal, I don't want to say they don't listen to fans, but I feel like they're a company that doesn't really listen to fans. It's kind of like, oh, well, they paid us the money to make this, and we're gonna make it however we want. And it really doesn't matter. And it's almost like not occurring to them that if they don't make this game well, if they don't make this game with the things that fans really want, then, you know, they're kind of setting themselves up to not have a sequel to it. So I feel kind of bad, because there's so much really good about this game. If they just tweaked a few things, maybe this game could be, you know, really, really good. I don't know if it could be phenomenal, but maybe it could be if they really listen to the fans. I mean, they have a lot of great things in the game. If they just change a few things, maybe, you know, I mean, the main thing, obviously, people are upset because they originally had spoiler in this game. So, I mean, if they added spoiler in as DLC, that would be amazing also. I mean, maybe she could just be friends with Tim. That would be, at least have her in the game, because so many people really like her a lot. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna get off my high horse, and I'm gonna, I guess I will just, look at this crime in progress over here. So yeah, I think I mean, it was interesting seeing a brightly colored, like, with yellow neon lights version of, I mean, this looks weird, but it is interesting. Like, they're trying to make it an, surreal, like, comic booky, like, Dick Tracy thing or something, I don't know. But I kind of do miss the dark and moody, just Gotham, where you're in the shadows. Because I really think, like, the whole point of Batman is he's kind of like, and I think we were talking about this in a lot of lore videos with my husband, who is a huge Batman fan. And, like, one of the inspirations that they got, they used for Batman was the Mothman. And the Mothman is an actual, like, thing that people said that they've seen. It's like a huge black dark figure with, like, dark wings and these glowing eyes that scares people to death right before something horrible is gonna happen. And it's kind of like an otherworldly, like, thing. You don't know if it's there or not. And I feel like the Batman is supposed to be kind of like that. You don't really know if he's real or not. He just comes at you in a split second and hits you really hard and makes you never want to commit crime again. He's almost crossing the line between myth and reality. You don't even know if he's real or not. And you really can't get that feel when you have flashing neon lights and yellow and pink. You don't really get that cool, like, out of the mist, like, this unearthly creature comes and almost kills you and you're scared. You can't really get that idea from that. So, I don't know. Maybe that was the point. Maybe that was why they changed it. I don't know.
We're just about there. Hi there. What's taking so long? Just about done.
Oh, I did really want to show myself doing, like, an aerial attack.
Look out! Robin! That tastes nice tonight. I was just getting started. Ah, what did I
Let's see if I can do my, let's see if I use my slingshot. Because I don't really know. Okay, so I did find a battering. These batterings are just kind of like randomly around, so. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can use my slingshot because I'm really bad at using it. I don't really know if I'm cheating or what. I'm just like hitting somebody with a slingshot from far away.
You're not leaving here alive.
I think because I'm such a huge DC fan, the game is really fun for me to play, and even if it's not perfect, I am having fun playing it. And like I think I was saying before on another video, like even if a game is bad or there's a lot of problems, you can still have a lot of fun playing it. Luke and I play broken games all the time. Like people send us games to play, like indie developers and even 3-star developers or whatever you call it, AAA or whatever. And sometimes the games are broken, and we still have fun playing it because it's just, you know, games are supposed to be fun. So even if it's not perfect, there are a lot of fun things about the game. And I do kind of like walking around the environments and checking them out. Like this church, I know that Gotham, I guess Gotham is supposed to be either in New York or New Jersey, depending on who you ask. But I always kind of am trying to find the St. Peter's, oh my gosh, I can't, cathedral from New York City. And I always wonder, like, if one of the buildings is based off of it or not. And I don't think this is supposed to be St. Peter's because it would be way bigger. I think I've actually driven by St. Peter's. I think it's called St. Peter's Cathedral in New York. But yeah, St. Peter's Cathedral would be extremely large. Like this is just, it is a big church, but it is not a cathedral. AAA says struggle. Yeah, or in Canada they call it AAA. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Droggle. You're a huge Batman fan too? Awesome, Scarecrow. Yeah, I become a bigger Batman fan because of my husband, because he's a really big Batman fan. But when I was younger, I watched the Batman the Animated Series, and I basically had a choice between My Little Ponies or Batman the Animated Series, and I really didn't like My Little Ponies at the time when I was at my grandma's house. I could have like 1/2 hour to watch TV because I didn't have TV growing up. So I really liked Batman the Animated Series. I had heard of Batman, but my main character that I liked from DC was always Superman. I loved Superman and I loved Captain America. So I loved Captain America from Marvel and I loved Superman from DC. And Batman the Animated Series made me into a Batman fan because I just loved, I don't know why, I can't put my finger on it, but I just really loved the show. I mean, the show was so well done. Like the music was made by an amazing composer, Shirley Walker, and the environments, like they made the show like it was somehow kind of like set in a 1940s Dick Tracy type like detective thing, but also somehow set in the 90s at the same time. Like it was 2 time periods at once combined. And just the art style was amazing, like just the animation, the voice acting was phenomenal. Like the show was just so good, and they kind of made the show like it was supposed to be almost mini movies every episode. So that show, and then after that I did get into Justice League, so I liked that a lot, and Luke showed me Teen Titans later, so I really did like probably those 3 animated shows. Also Superman animated show was pretty good. So those 4 animated shows I think were really, really good DC shows. My favorites are Justice League and Batman the Animated Series though. Teen Titans is pretty good, but I really liked Justice League a lot, and in fact, because of watching Justice League, my favorite character from DC, I kind of ended up having a favorite character, which was Hawkgirl, because I I don't know, I just think she's really cool, and I related to her personality a lot, so. And I think it was cool to have more female characters like Hawk Girl, Vixen, Black Canary, and other people in the show, because usually girls are always like, they tell you like, oh, there's Wonder Woman, do you like Wonder Woman? And that's like the only girl character, or Supergirl. And it's like, well, why aren't there other, well, why can't I choose? Aren't there more girl characters for me to choose from here? So, yeah, I liked the Justice League. It was really cool because there were so many girl characters to choose from. You could choose your favorite one. You didn't have to just be a fan of Wonder Woman.
This'll settle the score.
And I am also a fan of Wonder Woman now. I didn't used to be, but because of the Wonder Woman movie, the first one with Gal Gadot, I didn't like all the other ones, the sequels, but I did like the first one a lot, and I really like Gal Gadot. I think it's cool that not only is she like an actress, but she's also, you know, a wife, which like I am, and she also, you know, she's done a lot of things, modeling, and she's also been part of like the Israeli army. I mean, she's done like so many interesting things in her life. Like, she's just such a cool person. So, and the fact that they, you know, that they actually cast someone as Wonder Woman who's from around the Middle East slash Mediterranean region, I think was really neat, because that's because she's from Themyscira and she would be Mediterranean looking. So I thought that was kind of neat that they, you know, that they cast Gal Gadot. I thought she did a really good job. I hope that they'll have another good movie with her in it, because they had a few weird movies, like after the first one. I really hope they have another good one. I don't know. I also really like her accent a lot. It's one of my favorite things. Like, she sounds like she's from somewhere else. You can't really figure out where, but you know she's not from, you know, like for me, as like, if you're looking at it like as me, like, well, obviously if you're from the region Gal Gadot's from, then you're probably thinking, oh, she just sounds normal, but for me it sounds like, oh, where is she from? Maybe she's from Themyscira. Like, they had that idea with like, I liked how they did that with when they hired oh my gosh, Dean Cain for Lois and Clark, and they basically they wanted someone who looked like they weren't from around here, I guess, for American audiences. And since he's half Japanese, he does look like you can't pinpoint where he's from, but he definitely looks like he's not from like that, not from around here look, which I don't know, I guess people think is, I don't know, I guess that's debatable, but it really does look like he could be from Krypton. Like, he doesn't look like anyone from around the area of Chicago / Metropolis where he would be. Like, it doesn't look like everyone, or like, he doesn't look like his parents, so he definitely looks adopted. So, you know, and he doesn't look like I mean, yeah, I think like now, I really do like Henry Cavill. I think he really does look like Superman. But my personal opinion is, I think Dean Cain was like the most perfect Superman, and that's just my opinion though. But I really think they did a great job with Dean Cain, and I will always see that as like the epitome of Superman TV or movies or show, because he really did, they really made that character fun and brought the character to life and made it, like, they had an episode where he was walking on the ceiling and where he was eating junk food, and Lois couldn't figure out why he was in such great shape, even though he was just eating Cheetos and stuff. So I just think they made the show really fun. That's what I did like about the show, is they made it super down to earth. Like, you could imagine Superman being real. Like, what would you, like, it's almost like they made the show like, well, how would you be if you were Superman? What would you do in your spare time? Or would you walk around the ceiling of your house, or float around just for fun? So I guess I'll try this suit out, and okay, so I'm just going to change the cowl, because I think he looks more handsome like that. Okay, I want I want Tim to look good looking when he's fighting crime. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Tim's like, I look good in this. Honestly, this is a really good suit. Once you get rid of the bad cowl, it does look a lot better. And I guess the mods, I don't know if the mods follow your suit. I think they do. It says it's equipped, but I don't know. Okay, so I guess it's already equipped. Alright, so, yeah, so, I guess we will, see where the next crime is. And, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on these, random videos, just, fighting random crimes. I don't really have a point to the video. I'm just kind of like wandering around and exploring Gotham. I'm checking out the little pizza signs and the different things in Gotham, and, I'm having a lot of fun just because I feel like this game will be over soon. We'll be done covering it. It's like, it's like when you're on Christmas break and you just feel like, you know, I have 2 weeks and it'll be over soon and I won't get to see Grandma anymore and I won't be able to play puzzles with her. So you just want to do it as much as possible. And that's how I feel with this game. It's like, I just want to like, just see what the game is like, because I know that we're a variety channel. We'll probably move on. Of course, Luke was saying that he feels that he will probably keep going with this, this game. Like, he wants to keep going as much as possible on it. Maybe we will play New Game Plus if there's enough people that want to see it, because, you know, Luke and I really do want to keep playing the game. Like, if the number of people looking for, like, content on this game drops off tremendously, then maybe we won't be able to, but we're hoping we can look at it. Like, maybe we can do New Game Plus with, like, maybe we could do Jason Todd and Tim Drake or something. Oops, I didn't mean to do that! Darn it! Brave, brave Sir Robin bravely ran away. Oh my gosh. One reason why it looks like I'm doing this game on hard mode when I'm not is literally, like, I'm just starting out with the first suits that I have. I think, and even when, I don't have very many suits for Robin, and I don't have them upgraded very much. This one is upgraded, and the other one I had was upgraded, but the other ones are, like, level 3. So that was kind of why it looked like I was playing on hard mode, when I was playing as Jason Todd, because I was playing as, like, very basic suits, like, level 3, and I was fighting level enemies that were like level, like way longer than 3. So yeah. Tim, why are you're fleeing the crime scene? You're not helping at all. Alright, I'm trying to remember my combos here. Alright, we gotta look cool, Tim. Let's look cool. Oh, I kind of wish we could see, I really wish we could see Robin in a modern Batman movie, honestly. Like, either Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, or even Jason Todd, like, any of them. It would be pretty cool, but I don't know why. Ever since Batman and Robin, they don't really put feels like Robin is never in the movie, which is sad. Okay, so all right, it is 4:52, so I guess we'll do another I guess I can do this weird rewards cache. I always forget. Like, some people call it a cachet, but I guess it's catch or cache. Okay. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today.
But how do
Thanks
I
so much
open
for
it?
the likes, everyone. Really appreciate that. Yep, and before I forget, guys and gals, everyone watching, we are going to be playing Gotham Knights co-op today on this channel, my husband and myself. The guy I always talk about who got me more into Batman and everything like that. So it'll be fun. We have a lot of fun together, hanging out. So I usually play as Batgirl, he plays as Nightwing, and we'll be playing at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys want to come back to this channel for that, you guys definitely can. Alright, thanks so much for becoming a member. Whose fate? You're breathtaking. Thank you so much for your generosity and being a member. You're amazing. Thank you for keeping Kwings Let's Plays on the air. Whose fate? Thank you so much. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. And if you guys do become a channel member, we will have your perks, which include, when I'm able to, which I haven't been able to do a lot recently, which is members appreciation streams. Also followed by, you get our friend code for our switches, which we will put in the members chat. We also have members only rounds on certain community streams. We also have the link to our members only Discord. So, and you will also get our forever friend, or not forever friend, but as long as you're a member, and even, you know, a while afterwards, you will be able to have our friend codes from Switch. We'll try to add you to our Fortnite account if we're able to, because it's kind of difficult, but if you give our Fortnite name, we're going to try to get you added for like our Epic account. And also, I haven't really added that many people for Xbox. We don't really play Xbox a lot, but eventually, so yeah, so our Switch friend codes you will definitely get if you are a channel member, and you can add us to at least one of our Nintendo. We have 3 accounts, so we'll make sure that we don't I have to delete friends all the time on that, so I'll put a star next to your name so I won't delete you if you are a channel member. That's just $5 a month. It's a cost of a cup of coffee and a donut a month. It helps to keep the Kwings on the air. And it's only, you know, $5 a month isn't too much of a sacrifice, but we really do appreciate your sacrifice and generosity, and we do try to give as many perks as possible. Especially our Discord is only $5, which a lot of YouTubers have $10 Discords. So I'm hoping that our perks are pretty good. If you do ever decide to become an Ultimate member, which is our top tier, we have several tiers of membership. You can always become a member. That's the price of 20 memberships for that month, and you can pick what game you want us to play within reason. So that's always a fun membership perk also. And we will do one stream on the game of your choice on the month that you are an Ultimate. And if you decide to renew, you can always do it like once a month. Some of our Ultimates do it once a month. It helps tremendously because we just, you know, the ad apocalypse came, and we had Kappa basically take 30% of our income from our channel, so it made it almost impossible. Without our members, we really cannot even keep the channel going anymore. So it's because of all the people with the icons in the chat that you guys see that this channel is even still up and running, because it does take a tremendous amount of time, money, and energy to run the channel. We also have to have like business internet for the high speeds that we need to stream, and it's just, you know, there's a lot of you know, we have to get different updated software and all kinds of stuff like that. Tim is just literally jumping around like, Amber, you're making me look bad right now. Stop your yapping and play the game. Okay. All right, Tim. Well, you are in an intimidating outfit. an intimidating outfit. See what I did there, Tim? I mean, I wonder if I should have said Robin gameplay, but he really should have, I think, like, Luke really wants him to have, like, a red Robin suit. I don't really know if that is in the game or not. I think I am supposed to teleport, but I don't think I've learned how to teleport yet, so I'm just gonna try my best to go without teleporting. If I ruin this again, like, he's gonna be so angry at me. Why am I not running? Tim, why are you not running? Crazy. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh, why, Tim? Okay, I'll try it one more time, and then after that we're gonna fight crime, because we don't look cool. The whole point of this, the whole point of every superhero at all times, the cape, the cowl, well, if you have a voice modifier, chip, anything, you want to be cool all the time. I'm just gonna say, like, though, yes, like, Luke was telling me, you know, Babs really should be wearing heels with her suit because she usually wears heels. Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, like, I get a little, like, you know, I don't really like wearing heels myself, walking around doing grocery shopping and stuff, because it does hurt my feet. However, if Babs traditionally wears heels, then she probably should have had heeled boots in her costume. Speaking of looking cool, because you can't. Darn it, Tim! Darn it! You went to the wrong place. Darn it! I'm literally yelling at Tim. I'm actually controlling the character. I'm pretending that he's controlling himself, because then I don't have to get mad at myself. So yeah, I mean, she probably should have heels. Honestly, she would look a lot cooler with heels, so I will admit that. It takes me a while to admit it, but Luke is right. I mean, she should have heels in her suit. I don't know why they gave her... Maybe they were trying to make it realistic, like, how is she going to be running around in heels this whole time? But some women can do that. I'm not one of those people. I do like wearing tennis shoes all the time. Like, even when I go to church, I will wear tennis shoes sometimes, because I just don't, or I will wear, like, pink shoes with my dress, because I just don't like wearing heels. It really hurts my feet, and I don't want to be tired out. I get very tired easily. I don't like it, like, you know, it's very, I also just, in general, you know, I always have, family members, like, literally saying something about my outfit, like, oh, what are you wearing? Oh, like, what are you trying to wear? Like, what are you, you know, like, I don't know if they're exactly calling me a harlot or something, but literally, I can wear the same dress as everyone else, but because I'm a little bit curvy, then people always give me a huge hard time. Darn it! Now I'm talking about my life, and I need to start this over again. But I'm just saying, like, I just wear tennis shoes just so I don't get in trouble. Like, nobody gives me a hard time. But honestly, just because I'm insecure doesn't mean Babs should be, so she should definitely wear heels. She should definitely rock those heels. Like, it's not like anyone knows who she is. But it would really hurt your feet, to be honest, to wear those the whole time. Darn it, Amber! Why are you doing this, you idiot? This is not that hard. This is not that hard. This is not that hard. Tim's like, Amber, this is not that hard. Just so you guys know, this is not that hard. This is why I don't like to... If I get on a topic, even if it's about toothpaste or anything like that, literally, it could be any topic in the world, I will mess up on my gameplay, because I literally cannot walk and talk at the same time. This is why Luke doesn't... he turns the radio off when we're driving, because if I sing to the radio, 9 times out of 10, I will miss my stop. I'm one of those people, I need to focus, so let's focus. Come on, let's get this stupid catch. Focus, 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 focus. Come on, Tim, come on, Tim, come on, Tim. If you focus, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it if you focus. Focus. Why is he not running? Focus. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, wow. That did... Amber, Next time you have one of those stupid time things, don't talk about anything. Okay. Agreed. Agreed, self. Okay, so let's see if we have any new suits we can craft. Honestly, this suit does look really cool. I can start out every video seeming really awesome. I feel like, oh, look at me, I'm showing off the suits, and look at me, I'm, I'm coming out with my Batman the Animated Series stuff. But in reality, as the stream goes on, sooner or later, it's like, I'm trying to look cool, but it doesn't work out. That's alright. Just like Tim Drake, he's trying to look cool, but some of his suits make him not look cool. So I can relate. I want Tim to look good in his suit. I don't want him to be in the same situation that I've been in my past, where I'm trying to look cool, but it doesn't work out. My clothing or my moveset is hindering me. So, Tim, we're going to make you look awesome every second of this game. We want you to look cool. Just because, we, have embarrassing moments in our work and school lives, you don't have to. Alright. Let's see. What other crafting? Oh, I can't craft anything here. There's nothing I can craft. Sadness. Okay, well, let's, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay, this is kind of like a Red Robin suit, I guess. I forgot to show off some of these cool suits. Oh, I already showed them off at the beginning, but we forgot to run around in them. I'm not running around in that Prometheus suit. That one does look cool. Alright, we're gonna run around in the Jim Lee costume because we're gonna get, just like we did at the end of last stream where we tried to get Jason Todd's dignity back. We're wearing the Jim Lee, the awesome Jim Lee costume, which is, let's face it, I mean, you can disagree with me, but this is like the best suit in the game. Okay. He looks like Robin in this suit. And maybe there's a Red Robin suit that makes him look awesome as well. Okay, so it is 5:04. I'm gonna try to do at least one more crime. Actually, no, we're gonna go to the Belfry because we don't want to make the same mistake Jason Todd did. And I don't mean dying and going in the Lazarus pit. I mean, we don't want to make the same mistake he did, which is not replenish his health at the Belfry. Also, Jason Todd did a lot of mistakes, as in, let's see, we don't want to make the same mistake Jason Todd did, as in being kind of annoying in the comics to the degree that people actually voted for him to die. Yeah, Tim, you don't want to make that mistake. Let's try to be as cool as possible, so no one votes for you to die in the comics. That would be a good thing.
Harley Quinn, the criminal
great to see you guys and gals. Amber Todd, that's right, Titan Gamer HD. You had to beat it. Oh wow. Oh wow, you had to beat it without taking any damage. Wow, twin, that's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I cannot even imagine. I cannot even imagine. We're next to Schumacher Gotham. I mean, when you start at the Belfry, there's so much glowing lights. There's so much glowing lights. It's Batman and Robin, the movie, the game. Oh, wow. Tim's like, you said you were going to make me look cool. You lied, Amber. You lied. I'm sorry. I lied. Alright. Yeah, so like I said, like, this game is fun. Like, you can enjoy it, but there's definitely problems with it. But you can still enjoy it. I mean, there you go. Twin is enjoying the game. And even, that's amazing, Twin, that you beat that boss on hard. That's unbelievable. If Luke and I were playing the Clayface boss on hard, it would probably take us, number one, a long time. And if ever, I don't even know if we could actually beat it together on hard. I think we would, and we would probably kill each other in the process. Like, we would get to the point where we'd be silent for hours, just not even talking to each other. I can imagine us attempting to beat that on hard. That would be so funny. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that these guys... I think these guys might be too hard for me. There's so many of them. I don't know. Well, never give up, never surrender. Come on, Tim. You got this. I do like the lightning effect. That is really cool. Alright, oh wow, that's kind of neat. I keep trying to jump on the trains, but it won't seem to let me jump on the trains.
He's here. Oh, he's here.
Oh, I guess I'm too far away. Oh. Now that I've learned how to use the slingshot, I do like trolling people and just shooting them with the slingshot. Probably should have dodged that. Oops, I forgot the, why did I forget my battering button? Gosh.
Alright, bring it.
Oops, I didn't think my staff meeting thing was gonna work, so. Alright, let's see if we can take this person out. Oh my gosh. See if I can do my dodge attack thing. Sorry. Gosh. Yeah, I forgot about my dodge and then quickly attack right after it. Wow, where did these guys come from? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh! That was hurtful! That looked terrible! Oh my gosh, it looks like that hurt. Poor Timmy. Oh, Oh, there's my clone jutsu. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that works. Well, that took longer than I wanted to, but it was alright. Okay, guys, so it is 5:12. I think we did alright, and we looked at every costume. If you guys do want to see the beginning of this stream, I did look at every single costume here at, basically I looked at it right up. Oh my gosh, Tim, your cape flowed right over your face. Oh my gosh. So we looked at every costume right at the top of the belfry, and we kind of showed it off, and we played as a number of costumes. Maybe I'll have time to play as a few more, but I was able to play as the ones that I do have crafted, and obviously the Jim Lee costume, and I didn't get to play as all of the special costumes because I'm not allowed to play as all of them yet. Like, have to unlock that ability. But the Jim Lee costume looks great, and we were able to show off a lot. Like, I would say 15 costumes I was able to show off, so it looked really cool. Thank you, Gio. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Thank you, Who's Fate, for becoming a member today. You guys you're breathtaking, Who's Fate. Thank you so much for your generosity. And thank you, Irene, for the awesome super chats today. And so thank you, Irene, Who's Fate, and all of you members in the chat for your generosity. Appreciate that so much. And I will see you guys on the next stream, which will be Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope at 5:30. And don't forget, Gotham Knights Co-op Walkthrough Part 11, Nightwing and Babs, will be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel. So in 2.5 hours from now, we will be doing Gotham Knights right here, co-op. So if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget, check by in 2 or 3 hours, and we will be playing Gotham Knights co-op right here. And in 20 or 30 minutes, you guys will see Mario plus Rabbids right here on this channel, live with my husband and myself. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a bat-tastic day, and we'll see you guys in 20 or 30 minutes for the next stream. Thanks everyone, God bless, happy gaming, see ya!